MLB The Show. Settling in now, Jacob deGrom. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for the Mets. The pitcher, Jacob.
First pitch on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
In now, Michael Conforto. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. In with it here is Marte, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Robinson Cano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Robinson Cano, a solo home run, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fifth, the shortstop,
Andres Gimenez the next to bat. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. J.D. Davis the next to bat as he grounds one briskly to short. To second for one, to Aguilar for the double play. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Batting it, the catcher, Robinson.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
Your attention, please.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left as this lead swells to 7-0. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Mets 7 and the Marlins nothing. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96. Great slider and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. 1 out, nobody on. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he misses there. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the 2nd out.
Batting third.
Stepping in,
The
Jesus
first baseman.
Aguilar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Miami down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Center fielder, number 9.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up for New York, Robinson Cano. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Digging in now, Brian Anderson. In previous duels with DeGrom, he has 7 hits in 25 tries. He also has 1 home run. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Conforto is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Got him to go down swinging there. Garrett Cooper goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Miguel Rojas is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Mets, the shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
METS.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marte. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Robinson Chirinos. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Chirinos, the former Ranger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Marlins nothing. Ready now for the Marlins, Chad Wallach, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
The 0-2 home. Hit hard towards the hole. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive. 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Wallach on at first, nobody out, and Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Corey Dickerson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Standing in now, Jazz Chisholm. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Davis camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in, Josh Smith. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
2 strikes.
A runner on first with 2 away. Got him. One left for Miami. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. All set for the start of the fourth. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And that's down into left center for a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Into the box now, Jacob deGrom. On a line, that's a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate now, Michael Conforto. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. To the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. This is in the air to left field. Dickerson's there. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Ryan Stanek gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
Pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Marte is under it. And that's the third out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Mets lead it 10-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Starling Marte.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
2-1 the count. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
In now, Brian Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Brian Anderson becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Garrett Cooper will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Don't want to forget about him. And the runner back. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. The next 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Popped him up. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Lead looks all ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat.
The shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
At the plate, J.D. Davis hit in the air down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with sac fly.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Up next to that.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field. Dickerson going back, still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as the blowout continues. Richard Blyer gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Jacob deGrom. Liner toward right center, and this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his third double of the game. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, and he fouls this one off. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. And the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mets are out on top, 13-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Coming to the plate now, Chad Wallach, a base hit in his first trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something good.
The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out.
Up next,
so coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. Now batting, Jazz Chisholm. He popped out in his first trip. Here it comes. Chisholm, a native of the Bahamas, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender. Looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Miami down in order, still looking up at a 13-0 score. Ready once again, Brandon Nimmo. He was a double play victim last time around.
Number 9, Brandon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Standing in now, Andres Jimenez. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Cooper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping up now, J.D. Davis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. There goes Cano. Fly ball into straightaway left. Dickerson's there, and that retires the side. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches, but they hold a commanding 13-0 lead. John Birdie is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 5, John Birdie.
A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate,
6,
Starling Marte. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And this will be fouled away. Cano with it at second. Scooped up, and that's the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Pat Venditti comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. 7th inning ready to roll, and up next the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Robinson Chirinos will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here it comes. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. No outs, nobody on. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Dickerson going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Pete Alonso. He went deep last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. At the plate now, Jacob deGrom hit well again down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Michael Conforto. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Dickerson. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box, Brandon Nimmo. Popped him up. Anderson in foul ground. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Mets lead this one 15-0. Steven Matz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 32.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Brian Anderson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Miguel Rojas. And he puts it on the ground to second. Cano has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Mets out in front, 15-0. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Robinson Cano.
Pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So now to the plate, Andres Jimenez as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's good.
So that'll go down as an E4 as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Davis.
At the plate, J.D. Davis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Now the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will not make the play. It's off his glove. Jimenez is on his way home. And he is out on the tag.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around the third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Yoenis Cespedes is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. There's a shot out to right center field, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. The relay throw. Through to third, and he's out. But they do play to run on the play.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
To the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Brad Boxberger enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Brad Boxberger.
Pete Alonso will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Dickerson is right there, and that will retire the side. Home runs in the inning lead to
The catcher.
Jerry's Familia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for New York, number 27, Jerry's Familia.
First offering on its way. Chad Wallach is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. This one's down to third. Davis brings it in. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The left fielder, number 23.
Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Corey Dickerson becomes out number 2 this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Jazz Chisholm is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
No strikes.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Miami down in order, and they remain well behind. Stepping up to the plate, Jerry Familia, and he might actually get a chance to hit here. Here comes the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Standing in, Brandon Nimmo. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, but you can forgive. Jorge Alfaro will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Heading out towards shallow right, and the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The center fielder,
Starling Marte comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Jesus Aguilar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Miami down to their last strike. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
18-0 the final this afternoon. The Metropolitans claim victory by plating a total of 18 runs Jacob deGrom gets the W on the mound. Yimi Garcia struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.